Charmin and Paddington's F3 mini golden doodle babies. Yes! Hi! Say hi! Tell me hi. Tell me hi. So it seems like everybody was born on a Sunday or a Monday in our place here. This litter is 6 weeks old tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that? What do you think? Are you getting to be big boys? Yes, you're getting older. So, as you all know, the F2B and F3s are my favorite generation. I really do like them. I like more of a wavy coat, but they don't shed. I get a lot of people saying, well, I've heard the F3 shed. And you know what? You're still going to get, if you can hear me, you're still going to get a little bit of shedding with any doodle as their full hair coat comes in. You're going to get some coat change shedding in that first year. That's not a real shedding dog. That's going from puppy fluff to puppy or dog hair. But I suppose it would depend on what parents you use in the F3 as to whether or not you're going to have a shedding dog. These coats don't appear to be a shedding coat, and the ones that we've sent home, we have asked, and we're not getting shedding. So the F3 simply means the F2B and the F3 actually look very similar. Very, very similar. So if you've ever seen any of our Duke and Daphne puppies, this is very similar. However, these are just a little smaller. They're still a mini size, but they're just a little on the smaller end of the minis. Yeah! You can hear, that's Bella's litter over there. They're not in their crates anymore, but they want Daddy's attention. He's sitting over there. What do you think? Yeah! So there's still going to be another video on this litter, at least one more video, maybe 2, just depends. Look at Yellow. This is Yellow Boy, and he's telling us off. He's telling a story, big time. Here's our orange collar boy, and then we have Green. Come here, Greenie boy. Yeah, so those 3 all have the same coat texture. It's a soft, wavy coat. And who's behind me? And the last one with that coat is Blue Collar. Blue Collar boy also has, come back here. Come back here. He's going behind me. I can't twist. I'm sitting down, which is improvement, everybody. And thank you so much for the prayers for my back. I am, what am I now? 4 weeks post-op? I'm doing really good. I'm not wearing my brace anymore. I just have to remember. Sometimes I actually forget. I feel so good, I forget, and I do things I'm not supposed to. Anyway, Blue is also that soft wavy, but I can feel a little bit of thicker fleece in here, even though you can't see it and it's not curly. It's a little bit of a thicker. So anybody who might have some severe asthma or allergies, that's a really good coat for you too, because you still get that wavy look like Orangey here, but there's that extra fleece. Now what does fleece do? Fleece is like the texture of wool. If you've ever touched wool, like a sheep, it's kind of that thickness in there. What that does for you is it minimizes the dander. There's not as much dander. So people with saliva allergies, those we actually recommend a different generation unless you can get a curly with lots of fleece. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? There's going to be a quiz. Yes, there is. Okay, so let's look at the others now. So we'll look at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got everybody. All right, so here's our darkest. She's a red, and she is a soft cotton, little bit of fleece in there, and she's curly. She's going to be curly. And then another red. I thought she was really going to lighten up quite a bit on us, but she's actually going to stay red. And that is, oh, I can't lean. What? Sorry, guys. I can't lean over to get you. This is our pink collar girl, dark pink collar girl. Definitely a lot of fleece in there. And she's also curly. Yes. Yes. What do you think of that? Okay, in this litter, not to confuse everybody, but in this litter are, I'm going to have to scoot up to her. Come here. There you are. Our light blue is actually a boy. This light blue is normally girls and other ones, but this is a boy here, and he too has some fleece in him and is more curly, and he would be what you would call a light peanut butter or an apricot. These dark ears are going to stay dark, and he's probably going to lighten up for us. And my goodness, yellow is just all in there. All in there. Come here, I want to see your teepees. Let's see your teepees. Everybody's running away from me. Look at those teepees. So those are awesome. We love it because they're eating their hard kibble, but we don't want them to nip on our fingers and toes. So we start correcting that now, and we're going to show you how to correct it. And you're going to show your kids how to correct it, or your friends, or anyone else, so that everybody's on the same page. If everybody joins in, then okay, so I'm sitting in the potty area, which is why potty happened way over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Goodness sakes. I'm sitting over here to give you guys a little better view here. So, yeah, that over there is our puppy picking area. That's where we normally take our videos. But we have so many different litters, and we don't like to commingle. I know a lot of people put all their puppies together. At this stage, we really don't. We want to keep them separate, make sure everybody is healthy. If there were to be a dog that fell sick in a litter, we want to make sure it doesn't go around to everybody. So that's why we like to keep them separate. Also, I will be telling you, yesterday we had two light blues, the two light blue girls, one in Maybelline's and the one in Bella's. They all got out, and we had two light blues that looked identical. So we actually had to go back to pictures to look at the fine changes on there to see who is who. Oh, look at the little white on the paw. Anyway, it's like there's no relation between them, but they looked really identical. If you guys go back and look at those light blue collar girls in Maybelline and Bella's, they do look awfully alike. Yes, but you're a boy, and we're not confusing you with anybody. Nope, we sure aren't. What are you doing with that? What are you doing? So, temperament testing has been done on this litter, and they will be out to you on Wednesday, along with some reading material a few days after. I typically try to give you the reading material sometime right after the temperament testing results go out, and then your pick up instructions I try to give you right before. Mainly because when I would do it too early, I would get all these emails saying, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I'm like, I emailed it to you, but emailing too early can be a bad thing. So if there's something specific you really do need to know now, let me know, and I will send that out to you early. But I like to keep it a little closer to when they go home. Yeah! So this particular season, everybody is choosing their puppy. They have an hour appointment, and then they're taking their puppy home. So actually, you'll choose your puppy within 45 minutes, and the remaining 15 minutes we'll go over all of your instructions. Make sure you guys understand what I've emailed you. Make sure you understand the specifics, and then you'll be ready to go home. So just a little look at Green is out. He is out. At this stage, they're still. Are you gonna sit for me? Can you sit? We're just learning over here. We're just learning. And shake. Yes, you're so sweet. They are scratching. They don't like their collars. Reasons for scratching in the future. Number 1, fleas. Number 2, something in their ear or an ear infection. And when they're small like this, you'll notice they have these little fleece, nice stretchy fleece collars on. When you guys take them home, you're going to give them one of those cute, expandable nylon collars, and that's what they're going to do, is scratch on them. So they don't like, it'll take them a few days. They don't like something new around their neck. But that's just fine. Okay, no, we're not going to get too much into it. No bite. No bite. I love you, but no bite. We're not going to do it, okay? But we will love on you. Come here. We will love on you. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, those are just some things to think about. Speaking of fleas, each puppy does go home with some Advantage 2 flea preventative on them. And so that's something that's safe for them at that age. Here we have noticed that Advantage 2 has not been controlling our fleas with our older dogs here. So we actually started trying Bravecto at the beginning of the year. It's something that they get, a chew, not the liquid application, but the chew, and they get that every 3 months. And that takes care of ticks and fleas and all that wonderful stuff. And we have not had any reactions with any of our grown dogs at all. But the only thing is they can't start it until they're 6 months old. So it's not like we can give it to you, and it's not like they can have it right away. So we at least start you with the Advantage 2. Perhaps that is something that's going to work perfect. It worked here for many, many years. So they're at least protected for a while. And then when they reach that 6 month, I suggest you ask your vet. If they don't have it, my vet has it. And I can give you her online link. She would be happy to order that for you. And then what you do is you enter your dog. You have to weigh your dog. So you have your weight. No bite. Nope, we're not going to do it. No bite. No bite. But I do love you, yes. What you want to do is get your dog's name, your weight, and now you're going to poop over there. Yes, because I'm in the pooping area. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm going to have to put a little graphic thing on here. But anyway, and then there's a record of your dog. No, we're not going to step in it. No. There will be a record of your dog so that the next time you want to order, then you just choose your dog. And then when it comes, it has your dog's name on it. That way, if you have more than one, you get the right medicine to the right one. But I've really been liking that. Another thing that they try to push is Trifexis. You're all going to get some material about Trifexis. That is a no-no for us. We have poodle breeds, some of the parents, some of the grandparents that have had their puppies have had fatal reactions to it. So when there's an allergy, it's just like when you have penicillin allergies in your family. Not everybody's going to be allergic, but you need to know that. And the allergy can be fatal if not treated right away. And there have been 3 fatalities of our puppies with the Trifexis. One of those was before we knew there was a serious allergy because the medicine was quite new. The other 2, those vets darn well knew exactly what we said, and the poor owners told them what we said, and those vets were like, it's fine. Please, I love veterinarians. They do great work for us, but they're not a golden doodle breeder. And so I know our dogs, I know our lines. So yeah, I'm getting a little testy here because, boy, there was no need for those dogs to suffer like that and for the families to suffer like that. And in one of those cases, the vet had to pay for the dog because I do now have written material that you're supposed to present to your vet. And if they still try to talk you into that, you let me know. That is absolutely irresponsible on their part. So that's why we've been trying out the Bravecto on our dogs first. They've had 2 doses, so that's 6 months worth with no reactions. But we're going to keep that up until we're a year into it and see if any new dogs have any issues. But I really do like it because, first of all, no reactions. Second of all, oh goodness, we're flea free, and that is really healthy for our mama dogs and our puppies and all of that. So look at these guys. Look at you. I love how they lay there with their feet out. That's a favorite. All right, you just pooped. You shouldn't have to poop again. You're fine. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. And enough lecturing on my part on Trifexis. But we're going to go ahead and tend to our little puppies now. We start with the big guys, and then we get to the little guys. So Greenie, that's I know he seems like a fireplace dog, but I promise you he's going to run around. All right, can you say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye for us? All right, bye-bye.